We had over, what, 4,500 channel points bet on that last one?
Something like that. Y'all are getting up there in channel points. This is dope.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to step away. Good luck to both of these.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, all good. Yes, now we've got Anton and Gifted coming in. What do you think? 3 sets of scores. Yep, and so this is to get into losers semis. So winner of this is going to go up against Void with a reward you get dealing with that Berserker that just reversed 3-0 Danny Phantom. But yeah, we do see Anton on the Inquisitor this time. That's pretty cool. That's seeing them out. Because again, this is the main, right? And Inquisitor definitely got some cool new stuff I've heard from the patch as well, right? I feel like it's a safe bet just saying that because everyone got some cool stuff from the patch, right?
There was over 100 buffs to skills. Yes. So no, she did get some really cool stuff. The cancels that she is able to do now, she just has a lot more options as far as like, throwing out her fire bottle, it's directly into a cancel, throwing out her oil bottle into a cancel as well. She just has a lot more ways to kind of mix you up than she did before. And so she absolutely has been improved as a character. She got a little bit more life like everyone did, but her life is still very, very low, so it does not take much to hurt her. However, this is where she is ridiculously oppressive.
Yeah, keep either the fire bottle or the wheel, right? Just all this damage is coming in.
And right there, we saw one of her new changes. She was in the middle of her dash forward attack, and she canceled it into the fire bottle. So you can't even react to that anymore, like for sure. You have to.
Right.
Wow, that is actually kind of pissing me off.
Yeah, have to read that they're not just going to jump backwards and just remove themselves from harm.
Yeah. No, Fire Bottle, I'll stand by that. I think it's one of the it's one of the best moves in the game. Like, that is a very difficult move to deal with for most characters. Ranger does have the long range button, so it might not be quite as bad, for Gifted specifically, but it's really strong.
Yeah, and they definitely been using that first round. Like very in GiftedKid's favor, but what a setup.
Again, she canceled that on block. I didn't realize that she could do that.
Yeah, just like removed herself and they got a counter hit combo because you had the tenacity to block her move.
Yeah. And the move we just saw was her DP, and she's able to combo after her DP. I think with the oil up, she could have done that in the past as well. But it's just so cool to see because that is my favorite visual DP in the entire game. I think that is like S tier when it comes to how it looks.
Yeah, the oiled up DP and there, all the fire effects. That's such a cool character. This was one of the first characters that we got actual like gameplay of, right?
Their super was the first super we ever saw.
Right.
And I was like, wow, all right, I can't wait for this game. And fast forward, and I'm still playing it 7 months after release.
Right.
Maybe 6. Woo. Okay, good throw. This is going to be a corner combo from Gifted. And again, does not need many of these. Needs potentially one more hit.
Let's try to get out of the way of the grenade and hit something else, but slow that punch from it. That's going to be a good kid. Just cleaning up the round there.
Yeah, good stuff by Gifted. Also saw that our prize spot is up to 300. I didn't even realize that we got the other $25.
Yeah, that was Flowchart. I was in the shadow, so I couldn't respond to it, but Flowchart can put it in there. I think it shows up on the screen too.
Oh, awesome.
At least I saw it. But shout outs to Flowchart up to $300. That's going to be a pretty decent chunk, even for third. So now third's getting $30, something like that for our free tournament.
Yeah, free weekly tournament. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
No,
that doesn't work.
Yep.
Her DP does not work in that situation. He's way too high up and fast. Oh, but it works there.
Yep.
And it's a long animation, so she gets saved from the grenade as well.
Yep, and then just did the dash into the fire bottle, and this time, because she crossed up on the dash, just removed herself from Ranger, just got out the way.
Yep.
Yeah, good card cancel here. Life lead still in GiftedKid's favor here, though. Oh no!
This is gonna be it.
Right. In Awakening, you've got active super, right? So, yeah, there it is. No need to go any longer. Just I thought that was a little far. I didn't know if the super was gonna hit, but Surely Anton knew.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be too slow. Maybe I just don't see her that enough to know.
Right.
So luckily, yeah, Anton knows what he's doing. That was hype. I love seeing her super. It's a really good one.
I do love, like, in this game, you watch a lot of, like, the main characters or whatever. You see the Twitter clips, and it's just, Berserker being nonsense, Swiftmaster being crazy. But then I love, the players like Anton or even Gifted, on Inquisitor, on Ranger. Not that they're, like, unheard of characters or unpopular characters necessarily, but they're not kind of the cover characters that everyone sees for the game.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
And so just seeing, like Anton just knew what was happening there, knew what was going to go down, knew how to do the combo to win. It's like the character loyalty and character specialists in this game are just so crazy. Or just what they know how to do.
Yeah, no, they are. And if it wasn't, that was a fantastic instant overhead. If it wasn't our community, where like coming from, my YouTube side of things and stuff like that, you wouldn't see Vanguard like we do.
Right.
Because we have so many Vanguards because, this is, what we kind of originally kind of bonded on. And so we have way more Vanguards than the community typically has, which I'm very happy about. But yeah, we see like 3 or 4 weeks, so it's not special to us anymore.
Right. I was gonna say, like, we've kind of become numb to that. Like, no one really cared about Vanguard, but that we were so insulated from that because that was what, your YouTube kind of stuff and this stream, community essentially that we just adapted from your YouTube stream. Just was based around that. Oh, what a counter hit on the guard cancel.
No, that was beautiful. And this is going to be over 50% easily.
So just a casual 60, rolling through. Oh, I had to block the grenade still, but couldn't get much of it. Oh, bait the DP with the fireball, too.
Yeah.
Fireball.
That move is so good. It's not been abused or anything, because, there have been options that Gifted has used to get around it. However, when it is used right, man, it works so well. That was a reset. You went to an overhead, and I had no idea that was his intention, but it definitely was.
Yep.
Oh,
DP so
gorgeous.
Cool.
She's just she's Axe waifu. I mean, what more could you ask for, honestly?
Yeah.
Very cool.
It's funny because there's other DPs in the game that I think Berserker's DP looks really cool, but I've just seen it, every other set for the last 4 months, and so it's not cool anymore. But like, the design of it, awesome, super cool. But now just in practice, the spacing that Gifted has had, just around the grenades or their other buttons, their normals.
Yeah, they've done very, very well. And yet tried to bait out potentially a roll, potentially, a button there. But went back to the fire bottle. Now it's going to get a good combo here in the corner. She does get decent damage. She's not over the top damage, but because her mix-up, her pressure in the corner is pretty impressive.
Right, and her damage too is also amplified by the, while you're sitting there blocking Flame Ball or sitting there blocking the wheel, you're taking all that chip damage, all that white life. Of course, giving you access to, conversion, things like that. But then as soon as she hits you, all of a sudden, that's an extra, 10-15% damage of the combo.
No, very fair.
That just happened, like it wasn't a part of any of the buttons she pressed, but.
So that's a good call out for sure.
All right, so Anton is on, set point here.
Woo. Good DP.
Yeah, what a DP. Like, you're going to close space. Just hold this. I don't want to deal with that grenade.
No, thank you. No, thank you. It's the DPs that have the animation for me.
Right.
Troubleshooter, Vanguard, Inquisitor. Like, they have a separate animation that just looks so cool.
Yeah.
Like the camera moves around.
I was going to say, the camera pans. That's how you know it's a cool move.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, little drop there. Anton gives you no remorse.
I don't think he can kill. No.
Yeah, but for a reset, it looks like.
Dripping in oil, his Ranger. Oh.
Yeah, it's still, one touch for either character here, right?
Definitely. Yep. And that's one touch from full screen in the case of Ranger.
Right.
Just has to go into their super if they hit confirm.
Oh, what a jump button! Wow.
Yeah.
I had to just stutter, not say I swear. I was like, let me just say all the words. But yeah, what an option to just stick that out and then just win the game. Oh, another DP.
Yeah, and it had the follow-up ready afterwards as well. Yeah, no, that was beautiful. Oh, here we go. Because yeah, that is one of her best buttons. Like the jump, I assume it's got to be her jump S. It has to be her jump S. Someone can correct me if not. But yeah, that thing just is great. Here we go, though. GiftedKid take Anton all the way into the corner. We throw the grenade, try and get some more pressure going. Made it out a few things. And now it's going to be a little bit more damage. Uh-oh, this is comboable.
So much. Yeah, Anton's still in the corner. Okay. Keeping it. I thought that was the DP for a second, but yeah, it's DP. That's the DP. There we go.
That's the DP. Yeah, that air move is almost as good as a DP.
Right.
Mean, it's so active, so fast. I think this is it.
That might be it. Yeah, you're an awakening, right? You've got super. So what, like, yeah.
Yep.
So what you need, like one more hit super. There it is. That looks like that's gonna be Anton moving up 3-1. Let's just make sure. Yeah.
Nice. Good games, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and GiftedKid coming in the chat immediately with the GGs. Respect between these players. Asked him a question. Oh boy, yeah, wonderful. And then Durdur is just throwing around the pain wheel.
Yep, love it. So that is Anton taking it. So they're moving up. They will be playing up against Void. We're gonna jump back over to our winner side here first. And
cool.
Get Resby and Alpaca, as long as Alpaca is back. If not, we'll just give Anton a little breather before they're
Yep,
able to
I'm ready to go.
Oh, Alpaca is here.
Awesome.
Perfect. Yep, so now we've got Alpaca Resby coming up for winners finals. And so again, both of these competitors all in the money as of now. Resby and Alpaca guaranteed at least third here. And then Anton and Void will be playing after this set for the chance to guarantee themselves into that prize pool here.